A group of around 40 migrants was rescued on Thursday after the dinghy in which they set out to reach Britain began to sink. French authorities and one of the fishermen who saved them said that. Record numbers of migrants are crossing the what we call sleeve channel between France and Britain, often on overloaded rubber dinghies that barely stay afloat. The currents are strong and commercial ship traffic is heavy. One person who was unconscious and suffered heart failure was airlifted to a hospital in Calais. French authorities said so. All the others on board, rescued by 2 fishing boats and French and Belgian sea and air units, were safely brought to the French port of Dunkirk, its prefecture said in a statement, adding that other rescue operations were still underway. Nicolas Margol, captain of the Nicolas Jeremy trawler, said his crew rescued 4 Eritrean men who had fallen into the cold sea. The dinghy was sinking, Margol told Reuters, and the shipwrecked men were in hypothermia and very weak. They said they have been in the water for over 3 hours. His crew gave them warm clothes, water and food. They stayed on board for about an hour before being brought back to Dunkirk by the French Navy. The Nicolas Jeremy crew was proud to have helped them, but also in shock. Many of these people have traveled thousands of kilometers and are willing to risk their lives to go to England, he said. After being taken to safety and receiving medical treatment, the migrants were expected to be set free and offered shelter. Britain says it wants to make the country less attractive to asylum seekers. Under proposed legislation, those trying to enter illegally would face up to 4 years in prison. In July, the French and British governments announced they plan to intensify efforts to intercept vessels and stop boats making the perilous voyage. But the plans from Priti Patel will not work that well, because one of the reasons is that they all have family in England, and that's why they're trying to get there, and that you can't make less attractive by that. So we will see how her plan will work out. Some of the stuff sounds unlawful anyway. But I'll see you in my next video. Bis bald.